we finally found the train, which is good news.
And a seat.
After a Great Escape like drive-in.
Yeah.
And a completely unreliable Google Maps.
But a very reliable and competent chauffeur.
Yes. We're on the first train, so one leg down.
Ho, 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 it's magic!
We're late to make our connection. But we've been informed that if we just go upstairs, we'll possibly miss it. Luckily I've clarified that those are stairs at the station, not stairs, fictional ones that don't exist on the train.
Once again, Albany Rensselaer is the final station stop for this train.
Oh good, we can play chess.
Why don't they give you a set?
We can play chess whilst you're on the loop.
Do the white
What a
down.
wonderful thought. And of course then we've got this
Please
really
do not sit on the table.
relaxing bed up there. Oh, that's horrible reality facing the privacy curtain. Should you want a little bit more
Privacy.
demure situation?
This.
Oh, what's fun? I think both of us are just not going to need to do that. I don't think.
Well, I'm hoping there's another.
What's
I need my head.
Oh no! Well, you certainly will if either of us needs to go to the bathroom. So we've just had our first Amtrak meal. What did we think of it?
It was not too bad.
It was food. It was hot.
And-
Warm perhaps.
But it was served by an absolutely charming
Yes,
lady.
very friendly people on Amtrak.
Extraordinarily friendly attendants and service staff.
Yes, and I got an extra bread roll, so I'm not
Yeah.
complaining. It's pretty good. And there's booze, which is, very essential if you're going to be in
Relax
such
in a box.
such intimate quarters. Good morning. The lavatory situation has finally been conquered. It took all I really had to manage, and if you thought you were bathroom shy, this is another level. So we are currently somewhere in Indiana still, and we are hugely delayed getting into Chicago, so it's going to be difficult to make our connection. So it's going to be another sitcom run away.
So, Ursula, you arrived in Chicago today. I'm Irish,
I
by the
can't
way.
out your accent. Are you going to
I'm
be
Irish.
really devastated?
I'm a new Irish
If this
interviewer.
entire video is set to music, will you be like really mad?
How?
Today we'll be talking about how dementia can affect people.
So, Chicago. You arrived in Chicago on time today?
No, we arrived in Chicago 2 hours late, which really put a spanner in the works.
How big a spanner?
A large spanner, like a person-sized spanner, really like a 6-foot spanner. And we went to the sky deck on Sears Tower, or for tourists, Willis Tower, and waited in line
For over an hour.
to find that we'd probably run out of time to do that. And then we left, and I thought that's fine, we'll just get a Chicago pizza, we'll just get a Giordano's pizza, and then rang up to order that, despite the fact that it happened to be 3 shops over and I hadn't noticed. And they told me that would be ready about 5 minutes before the train left. So we couldn't do that either, at which point I almost cried. Mum, if you could sum up Chicago in a facial expression, otherwise known as an emoji, which emoji would it be? Oh, okay. Do you want to see my emoji?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it... Oh, Henry. Apparently this has very serious origins. You think this is deeply offensive?
I think it's deeply offensive to the short story writer, the great American short story writer O. Henry, just O, no H, who wrote some wonderful stories, including The Gift of the Magi, which involved a married couple who had no money to give them each other gifts at Christmas. She had beautiful long chestnut hair, and he was so proud of his grandfather's gold watch. And she went and cut off her hair and sold it so that she could have money to buy a watch chain for his grandfather's watch. And he went and sold his gold watch.
Oh gosh,
so
I remember this whole story.
Could buy her beautiful tortoiseshell combs for her long hair. And it's so bittersweet. And he's such a good writer. I love his stories. So I find it
I like that story. Yeah. I don't know if they're referring to that really.
Well, it's a play on words, isn't it?
Now, this doesn't apparently contains peanuts, but it says 2 peanutty caramel fudge bars in milk chocolate. So I think it's going to be pretty delicious.
Okay.
And if it's an homage, I think it's going to be a tasty one.
If it's horrible, it's an insult. If it's good, it's an homage.
Let's see. Do you want to open it? Do the honours. Oh, Henry.
Right, okay. Looks good.
Looks good.
A nice ripple on the top.
Can't get mine out.
Right, hang on. Sorry, that was thoughtless of me.
Thank you. Okay, chin chin.
Chin chin. Snickers bars it is.
It's a Snickers bar, which is good, I'm not complaining, but it's a Snickers bar. Much more amusing name though. This is the home of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. Would you like to know why the state of Utah has its name?
Yes, please.
So there are 2 theories, both pointing to Native American origins. The first is that it comes from the Ute tribe, meaning people of the mountains. And the other suggests that it comes from a Navajo word, meaning upper or higher, when applied to the Shoshone tribe, Ute. And all of that will have been horrendously mispronounced, but is quite interesting.
Drink? What is that song?
Alright, alright.
You're all in the sleeper, right?
I feel silly now.
I'm 2 rum and cokes down, very tired, and we're still 45 minutes away from Salt Lake City. For some strange reason, Mum thinks it's a bad idea to walk across a park at night time to get to our hotel.
In a strange city.
In a strange city.
To a hotel we've never been to.
Valid point. Mum, what's your best impression of a pigeon? That's quite good. Do one for me. Do one for me. Or am I impersonating?
Oh, I see.
Give me one.
I thought you were going to do a pigeon.
Well, I can't top that. That was a good pigeon.
Okay, right. Your impression of, I didn't make it too difficult. Aardvark. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's very good. Oh, that's definitely an A-star.
Thank you. I'll pop that on my resume.
Double A-star.
We're going to do one more round. Aren't we? Best impression of an antelope. Oh. Gosh, this antelope's at Woodstock. Really feeling that life on the plains.
Best impression of giraffe. Oh, yes, now is that a disapproving giraffe? Both ways on.
Fall off this one.
No.
Do some ballet. I'm not quite sure how to break this tea, but
There's no tea.
there's no tea to be had for love nor money. They're all completely out. Obviously, a lot of British people have been staying.
Right.
There may be tea in the morning.
That's okay.
I'm sorry,
I'll live.
I failed you.
Is there
But on the
water?
other hand, there is water and there's also hot water. So water in varying temperatures. Good night. We'll see you in the morning.